Hello everyone. Today we will discuss what is resume and what is the significance of preparing a resume in an appropriate manner, and what are the strategies and techniques that we can follow if once we wish to prepare a perfect resume for a job application. So for most job seekers, a good resume is what stands between a dream job and choice that you receive. For your resume, write and you'll be getting replies from every other company that you may have applied for. So it is really necessary to see the significant uh, points to discuss the important strategy that we need to include once if we wish to prepare a prepare a resume. So if your resume game is weak, then definitely you'll end up sitting around for weeks, maybe for months and years, and you'll be waiting for the jobs to come for you. So even get a single response you may not receive if your resume is not appropriate. So first of all, you should need to know this importance of resume. Only then you can proceed further with the intricacies that we may be discussing in today's session. You may be wondering that how you can write a resume which leads to HR managers inviting you to the interviews daily. So if you have this sort of uh, questions or queries in your mind, we shall proceed further just to answer all these questions today. Yes. Resume writing is really an art. If you wish to write your resume in appropriate and proper manner, you need to see all these specifications that we are discussing today in our session. First of all, contact information along with caveat. Uh, Include all your contact information so that employers can easily get in touch with you. So give your full name, street address, city, state, zip code, phone number, and email address. If you have a LinkedIn profile, then also you can add these specifications related to that, or professional website, include those links as well under some circumstances if you wish to add. After that, resume profile is really necessary to see. Consider using a resume profile or a summary with or without a headline. If you want to include an objective in your resume, you can add those as well. But you need to see that it should match to the job for which you have applied. The more specific you are, the better the chance of being considerate for the particular job that you are applying. So it is not just like that, that once if you have made your resume, now it is lifetime. You need to alter for each and every job requirements that you are willing to fulfill. So optimize description, that is really necessary. Measure, optimize, and monitor. It is really essential. Utilize subtle color highlights to draw the eye to important details or quantified success. You need to see this, that what you want your employer to see properly or what is to be highlighted. Blend your own style with language the software boots will understand, and good hiring managers will read the same. So sometimes your resumes are also assessed by certain softwares that we will discuss in the upcoming slide. You need to prepare your resumes as per the assessment of those softwares that are available in the market. If possible, keep it under 2 pages. Boots and humans alike prefer shorter, more concise resumes. Later on, you can add on after your calling, once if you are being selected. Later on, you can add on some more specifications, but prior to that, you need to keep it brief and short. Always you go for a template. Nowadays they are easily available on the even on internet and Google, everything is available. but still you need to be very much specific. What do you want and what is available, and you need to make a relation between both. Whatever is available, is it up to the mark for your requirement, then only you can go for. Otherwise, whatever is available, if it is not suitable for the position for which you are applying, you need not to copy that template. Using a resume template as a starting point allows your personal customization on a pre-designed platform. Add your information to the resume template, then after that you can highlight your skills and abilities as well. But always you can use a template so that it becomes little more easy for you to create a resume. Active language is really essential, but first of all you should know what is active language. We will see certain examples also, just to clarify this detailing about the using of active language. Your resume should be written using active language without extraneous words. This means that you need to use power words such as achieved, earned, completed, accomplished. If your resume is too long or seems hard to read, you might consider making sentences shorter, ideas more concise, and you can use these words that I have specified here. After using these words, you can frame many sentences, and even you can make it a shorter one once if you wish to elaborate any idea by using these words. We can see one example as well, where during my job time at Freedom Inc., I ran multiple team-based projects and helped each team member with various tasks associated with each project. So once if you wish to write these sort of specifications regarding your experience, then how can you do that? This example could be shortened and strengthened in the following way. You can see just a single sentence which shows that led multiple team-based projects and effectively coordinated group tasks. So the whole two-line information is encompassed here in within one line. So you need to use active language, some active words which describes each and every detailing in an appropriate manner. After that, highlight some important achievement that is also necessary. Instead of listing your job duties under the experience section, select your top 3 or 4 most important achievements. In each role you have held, where possible, include numbers that measure your success for that particular goal or achievement. It is really essential. You need to see all these things that are really important while making your resume. You might also consider including a separate achievements or skills section to specifically highlight relevant achievements in your education, career, volunteer work, or other experiences as per the particular requirement of the job for which you are applying. After that, optimize as per the software requirement. If you are smart enough that what sort of softwares are available in the market right now, you have to frame your resumes as per the assessment criteria of those softwares that are available and that are being used by those companies who are hiring the candidates. So you should be smart enough. Once if you are selected through those softwares, then later on you can add on more detailings in your resume, or you can make cover letters. You can enhance your elaborate. You can also prepare an elaborated resume later on. Some tips to get your further here is that resumes these days are often read by machines before a human sees them. So these quick and easy to do tips can help you get your resume past the screening system. First of all, you should pass the screening system at least. And if you haven't cleared that one, then later on, how much qualities you may have, you may not be able to proceed, you may not be able to be a part of that particular interview, although you may be the best candidate for that. A few simple tweaks you can make the difference between getting deleted or getting read. If you wish to be deleted, it's up to you. If you wish that at least you should be read, whatever you have given, everyone should read at least, then you need to see the specifications as per the requirements of those softwares that are available in the market, and they are really assessing those resumes prior to the human beings. Research website in your industry will show you that you should always prepare optimized resumes which are really read by softwares. Recent example resume for upper management will have been optimized as well, and we are good. We will definitely show you some more resources which will elaborate that what are the software requirements, what are the software crawlings that you need to see. One more important thing that you need to take care is appropriate margin. That is also an important. If it is not fit or if it is not giving soothing effect to your eyes, then also your resume is not appropriate one. So you need to see what is the standardized margins or border or top margin or bottom margin, left margin, right margin, and even the area where you can write the content, the padding top, the padding left, right, and the padding bottom. You need to see each and every detailing in appropriate manner. And once if you are aware of all these detailings, if you are not aware, even you can take the help of some expert who can frame a resume for you. Still, you need to include the importance, you need to see the importance of margin in your resume. Always you can hire someone to make a resume for you if you are not aware, but still it should be appropriate and standardized. Even you need to edit and proofread your resume. Before sharing, you should always go for several rounds of proofreading to ensure there are no spelling or grammatical errors in your resume. While there are several proofreading programs and tools you can also use, even you can use the you can take the help of internet. It is also helpful to ask trusted friends, colleagues, and the expert people who are really expert in doing so. For an objective, even you can say take the help of third party as well once if you wish to edit and proofread. If you're not expert, if you're not perfect, if you think that whatever you have written that is not appropriate, in that case you can always take the help and you can correct and improve your resume. Now, another requirement is unique resume. Before submitting an application, you should ask yourself whatever you have prepared that is really unique, something different, or that is really relevant to that particular job for which you, or it is suitable for the job for which you are applying. So this employer will be impressed to see your resume, whatever you have prepared. If you are applying for a job that has unique requirement, you may need another version of your resume to fully demonstrate your qualification in that particular respect. That means you need to keep on changing or adding or framing different resumes as per your different requirements. You can place certain requirements at first and some unnecessary requirement for the particular job at last. You can alter all these specifications as per the requirement of the particular job. Decide on in case by on the basis of the use of resume for which you are applying. So you need to always prepare a unique resume for a particular job. It is not that once if you have prepared a resume, now it is fit for each and every requirement that you are applying for. Now, if we conclude, your resume is often the first step to getting an interview with an employer. So you should always make sure that whatever you have included, the most relevant information of your resume, and you need to organize it to the and even highlight certain important points, the most important information. Always carefully review the error. So once your resume is polished and finalized, it should help you get more callbacks, interviews, and job offers. So you should always include all these specifications that we have discussed today regarding the resume preparation, and you can know in detail about some more specific detailing, some more tricks and techniques that we may be discussing in our upcoming session.